How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back on College Football 25, our Washington State Cougars Dynasty, where we are ranked 5, going up against rank 1 Georgia Bulldogs in the National Championship. Oh, so excited to play this ball game. For those of you that are new to the series, we simulated our first 2 seasons, which was our very first 2 episodes, purely focusing on our recruitment process. Season 1 was obviously recruiting. Season 2 was redshirting everybody that we recruited, with a secondary recruitment process of adding players as we try to get an interception with Stevie Mariani, our Heisman winner as a defensive player, just out of the distance to get his hands on that ball, where Georgia gets the first points of the day. But then episode 2, at the very end of it, or second half of it, was game 1 of technically season 3. We're considering it season 1 because it's our start of actually playing through every single game. Season 1 of us playing through, we went 12-1. Very last game of the regular season, we played against Oregon State at undefeated 11-0. We were ranked 9th. Oregon State unranked, not sure what their record was, but they came back where we had a 30-9 record, beat us where we fell to rank 14th or 16th, lost our opportunity to make the collegiate playoffs. We played a bowl game where we wanted to finish 12-1, where we are now playing season 2, ultimately being season 4 of our dynasty itself. We are in prime opportunity or positioning to take the lead by a field goal, if not a touchdown. Keys putting the ball on the ground, thankfully recovering, so we are able to get these 3 points, going up 10-7. Tight end, big old number 23 here, is going to be a mild nuisance to us, but this Georgia team is young and phenomenal. The amount of speed they have, which I will be showing you guys at halftime, is a little ridiculous, to be completely honest with you guys. And their freshman quarterback here in Mr. Best, number 11, same as Cordero, both wearing jersey 11, is gonna give us quite the fight. So hopefully you guys got some popcorn, got some snacks, get ready for a ball game here. Yes, it's the national championship. It is all or nothing. It is for the most prestigious award you can win in college football. Georgia is going to put up quite the battle, and obviously Washington State is arguably going to be doing the same. Both teams are looking to come out victorious, gain that national championship title or trophy, as number 0 is quite annoying as this wing route or wheel route gets into the end zone. Georgia takes the lead 17-10. We are and should have utilized Suggs here a little bit more often or frequently, especially to wear down this Georgia defense. But I will say the Georgia defense is not our problem in this one. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to hint at anything, but it is going to get ridiculous. It is an absurd match as Julius Suggs is fighting, getting down to the 1-yard line. So we're going to reward him with the touchdown. Halfback direct snap into the end zone. Tie ball game at 17-17. 88 breaking a tackle. 2 tackles. Luckily the last one pushes him out of bounds. 3rd and inches. Running back is going to get the first down. Mariani tried to hit the hole, just hit the wrong hole. At 23, getting this first down on the outside, and seam streak. This amount of speed that they have, our corners, if they don't know what routes Georgia's running, they're going to get absolutely torched. We have low 90 speeds versus Georgia's high 90 speeds. And we cannot compete with the caliber of speedsters that they have. Again, here about 2 minutes, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about, as we are needing, not want, we are needing a touchdown as we fumble the ball. We break a sack, get sacked again, fumble the ball. Georgia recovers it, and now they have a minute left to put up more points to run away with this ball game. We are beginning to fall apart as number 6 is going to get into the end zone. So now we go down 2 possessions, 31-17. We cannot get any big plays. We are struggling on every aspect, defensively, passing, rushing. Our quarterback takes off to continue our drive. Santana's going to aid us in getting into field goal range here. We have 25 seconds. Suggs is going to catch the running back screen, get us into very safe and easy field goal range. Red zone at the 18-yard line. Cordero is once again going to run out, try to swerve the safety to get into the end zone. Unable to do so. Timeout. Julius Suggs is going to run it into the end zone to cut this down to a singular touchdown lead. And this is the Georgia team, offensively at least. 84 overall freshman quarterback, 5 freshman running backs, and then wide receivers. Look at this amount of speed. Their first 4 wide receivers have 97 or 98 speed, and then even the 2 below them have 95 speed. I can't imagine what this Georgia offense is going to turn into with the quarterback alone being an 84 overall freshman and those 5 freshman running backs. They're going to progress so nicely. Luckily, their top 2 receivers are a junior and senior. I praise the Lord that both of them declare for the NFL draft or leave. So if we happen to meet them in the playoffs next season or through the regular season or whenever it may be, they are at least slower. Their offense is only going to improve for the next handful of seasons since they're also young, but they at least can lose some speed so they don't get so many one-play touchdowns as number 6 and number 23 are completely obliterating our team right now. As Haynes dove and swatted that pass, I even challenged it because there's no way that that pass gets swatted and the tight end still catches it, maintains possession, and scores the touchdown. I know college is only a singular foot in bounds, but the fact that it got swatted and was still caught, that drove me crazy. To be completely honest with you, I immediately paused after that, challenged it, and reviewed it myself after as we throw an interception, trying our best to throw this ball game away as Georgia wants to keep us in it as they throw the interception right back to Thompson. And we're not super happy with how this game is playing. We had a fumble in which they recovered it. We threw an interception. Luckily, they threw it right back. But our team could definitely be playing better as Santana catches it and fumbles it, and Georgia recovers a second fumble, our 3rd turnover of the ball game. We fall to pieces at times in this one, and it makes me want to cry. We are in the national championship. We have lost 2 games, but still, we are 14-2 right now. We've made it to the national championship where we missed out on the playoffs entirely season 1. Reaching these heights, we have to capitalize and win this one. We need to find a way. We need to fight. We need to get this first down on 3rd and inches, which thank God number 97 kind of introduces himself and hits us in the direction we want to go and smack us for the first down. Halfback direct snap gets the first down, but not the touchdown. Richards is going to get an inside zone and tie this ball game up at 38-38. 4th quarter with 4 minutes left. And this team in Georgia is going to start bombing us deep. Number 0, who's been semi-quiet. He's had a couple catches, but nothing like that. Just a streak down the field, torching what was cover 2. So Haynes having that entire left side just out of position, not able to close the distance with the amount of speed Georgia has. But we are fighting back. Cordero doing what he can to get this first down. Once again, first down, not in the red zone, half-bound direct snap. Suggs punches it in to tie this one at 45-45. An absolute shootout as 23 avoids a tackle. Tackler dove and missed. I don't even know what you want to call it, but terrible attempt of dragging or tackling number 23. So back-to-back one-play touchdowns from Georgia. They threw a slant to 0, then a streak to 0, got a touchdown. And then they had a wheel route by the tight end immediately for a touchdown. While we're doing everything we can, trying to play as smart and as safe as possible, taking 8 to 12 plays per drive to score a touchdown ourselves. We are pop passing to Santana into the end zone, and we do not want to go to overtime against this squad. Richards gets just enough of a block to aid us in getting into the end zone. And then Mariani solidifies this one for us as he gets his 21st interception on the season. Time to burn the last remaining seconds of this ball game and those timeouts, as our very first time doing victory formation is in the national championship game when we come away with it in an absolute ridiculous showcase from both teams. 53-52. No defenses whatsoever, as over 100 points were put up in this one. Best, I hate you. You played great. I'm not looking forward to playing you for the rest of your career, my career, especially if we meet in the national championship again. I hope you get injured. I hope you transfer. I hope Georgia falls apart. Terrible team to play against, as we are just shy of 500 yards, 3 total touchdowns by Tito Cordero. His last game as a Washington State Cougars, as a starting quarterback at least. Next season, we will playing Rasmussen, our elite development, who has a phenomenal ceiling in terms of what his attributes overall can reach, as he only has 3 redacted squares in all of his attributes. We are national champions. Nice to say. Season stats: Cordero, 36 passing touchdowns. You see that La Puerta had some playing time as well, as we did have a QB battle early on through the first 4 or 5 games of the season. 3 receivers with 1,000 yards. Stevie Mariani, our Heisman winner, 165 tackles, 4 interceptions, and 21 interceptions. Absolutely absurd. Man had 12 interceptions in his first season as a redshirt freshman. And then 21 means he has 33 in his career, breaking not only the single season of 14, where he gets 29, the career interceptions nationally was 27. He has 33 as he gets 4 more defensive touchdowns. Dude is absolutely phenomenal. Got to show you guys how our offense and defense have played in comparison to every other team in NCAA football. And I do want to speak with you guys. I shared that we are going to be importing, or more so exporting, our players that declare for the NFL draft into Madden NFL 25. And the area that I want to speak with you guys about and get your opinion on is players that are not going to be high enough overall, like Stevie Mariani. He's unfortunately locked at a high 70 overall. He will not reach an 80 overall or higher, so he will not declare for the NFL draft, because I doubt this college football game is going to be smart enough to give a Heisman winner or somebody that gets 165 tackles and whenever he does his junior and or senior year, if he stays, an opportunity to declare for the NFL draft. As I show you guys, is Mariani's leading record, which he will only improve upon in his extended career, as Mr. Leons is going to declare for the draft. But we're going to persuade him, since it says guaranteed. Might as well keep an 88 overall player with the team and see what he can do about getting even better. He's an 88 overall. We'll see what he does in the trainings, the off-season training, as Michael Littlejohn. I love that name. My favorite recruit out of everybody name-wise that we've added to the squad. But I am shying away from what I was going to discuss with you guys topic wise is players that perform higher than their overall or are rightfully deserving to declare for the NFL draft that would, realistically earn it. Should we add them or import them into Madden as well? Because I know, for example, when Mariani, graduates as a senior, he isn't going to declare for the NFL draft. And we don't just want to let all of his accomplishments fade away. Do we just still want to implement him into Madden 25, where again we would just put him into, what should be first round pick at this point? But again, he's a low overall. He'll always be a lower overall, so maybe we put him in like the 5th to 6th round, and make him a low overall, but he is rightfully deserving of an NFL draft pick, where we will go into the randomly generated rookie draft class, edit somebody in the 5th or 6th round, and create them into Stevie Mariani. So if you guys agree with that, I will gladly do that. It's certain gray area where a player might not be high enough overall and in terms of college football actually declaring for the draft, but someone playing well enough for us that they deserve to declare for the draft. As we got our very first own instant commit when we offered them a scholarship. It was a 4-star offensive lineman, and it was a great way to start our next season, as I will be showing you guys our depth chart for season 3, which is ultimately season 5. Again, we simulated the first 2 seasons, but we're no longer going to be considering it season 5. We'll be progressing or moving on to season 3, where we have an 88 overall team, 85 or 87 offense, I should say, 90 defense, and we are beyond excited to start playing with Rasmussen and this now stout team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.